But I get what you mean. Everybody says good.
Yeah, everybody says, I'm good.
Yeah,
Like, okay.
even when they're not.
Or
Yeah.
even when they're describing stuff, like my nieces do that all the time. They describe stuff as, it was good. Even if it was like fantastic and they had a great time, and it was good, Auntie.
Isn't that sort of a kid thing though? Like, cause I'll say to my grandkids when they get home from school, how was your day? Good. What did you do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Did you?
Well, and I said to like Dawn's mom was in the hospital last night. So I said, well, how's she doing? Good. Like, obviously not.
Yeah. Or she wouldn't be in the hospital.
Exactly. Exactly. So
Yeah. Well, it's just the three of us today.
Yeah, Jamie.
Four.
Hi, Jamie.
Hello. Yes, I just jumped in. I don't know if I'll be able to stay. I'm having kind of a crazy day, but I thought I'd still pop in and say hello.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's awesome. Glad you did.
You are back to the office?
Yeah. So
I'm
we're
surprised to hear that.
Well, I'll be surprised if it keeps up because our numbers are going crazy again.
Jamie,
but
where do you work?
At Sureflow.
Oh, okay.
Where?
So it's called NES Global Talent. We're a recruiting firm,
Ah,
but they bought a local business called Sureflow Consulting Services. So locally, it's still kind of known as Sureflow.
oh,
Yeah.
so is it mandatory that you're back in the office then, or how are they?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, we went back to so they're giving us a 3-day in office, 2 days at home. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are supposed to be in the office. Again, of course, if you're not feeling well or whatever else, it's like, we've obviously proven we can work from home. So today I'm actually just after this call helping my daughter with an assignment. So I just said, I'm just going to stay home today because no point in going until noon and rushing home.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, so I just stayed home. But yeah, so I mean, it's definitely still flexible as we've kind of, like I said, proven we can work from home, but trying to get some of that face-to-face back happening. And yeah, so we are kind of mandated back in for 3 days a week
I'm
for
so
the time being.
surprised because,
Like I said, it's
well,
Alberta, you never know.
well, you never know in Alberta.
Anywhere,
And the
anywhere,
US
really.
is the same because Texas is sort of like Alberta, as is Oklahoma. And then New Mexico is, it's got a woman governor, very democratic, and she completely locked this state down on Friday. So you wear
Oh.
masks now everywhere. You can't go to the state fair unless you show your vaccine card. You can't do any concerts or anything unless you've been vaccinated. And then you will have to wear a mask at all these outdoor venues as well. So masks inside everywhere. School workers, medical workers, everybody's, they have 10 days if they're not vaccinated to get their first vaccine. So they are, or they have to leave their jobs. So
Well,
yeah.
that's coming a lot in Canada too. We're starting to see it with federal government and banks, and it's, yeah, it'll be interesting. Alberta's not one to comply, so.
And nor is Texas. I mean,
Yeah.
Texas, the governor of Texas has COVID right now, and he's still protesting, no masks, no vaccines.
Well, it's not going anywhere, so I don't know. I guess.
It's crazy times, let me tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. Okay, well, let's we're gonna save the meditation for a few minutes because it's kind of part of the activity that we're going to do. So let's just do our check-in and wins for this week. And if you were on last week or if you watched the replay, I'd also like within that to let me know about if anything about the body that we talked about last week resonated with you, if anything came up for you this week about that. So yeah, whoever wants to start.
I'll start. My last week, I took Friday off, spent it with my niece and my great nieces in the city shopping, which was amazing. They're crazy and I love them. I love hanging out with them. So it was really good. work is getting back to normal. We've got a few offices rented out, so there'll be more people in the office now, so more connection with people. And my body hurts because I've been working out. So
That's not a bad hurt.
sometimes it's a real bad hurt at night when I can't sleep. But the lady at the gym says that there's certain muscles that she'll help me work on, and she's motivated all the exercises for me. So, which is awesome because she's amazing. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So that was pretty much my week because I can't remember anything else that I did.
Excellent. That's awesome. Yeah. And well done on going to the gym. And I mean, that's a win. But I mean, that's definitely, knowing what your body needs, and you said you were going to do it and you have followed through. So well done.
Yeah. And every time I go, she has a healthy snack for me to try. And she made some kind of juice and said, try this in the morning. It'll give you some energy. It'll help with cholesterol and stuff.
Oh,
And so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, and like, she knows her stuff. She's been doing this for over 30 years. So like, I trust her. So.
Mhm.
Is this like through the C2 or you're doing?
No,
somewhere?
this is through High Energy Fitness with Linda Bozer.
Yes,
She
of
is
course.
amazing. And
It's a good idea.
she
I never
knows
thought of
all of
going
her-
there.
yeah, she knows all of her clients. She knows if you've had,
Yeah.
because I've had hip replacements. So she goes, okay, for your hips, you're going to do the workout this way. And, and I say, oh man, at 3:00 in the afternoon, I don't feel very good. I just want to have a nap. So she says, oh, well, try this and, have this kind of a snack so that it'll pump you up
Actually
for the
eating
rest of the day.
Linda's
There you
food
go.
from the, yeah, I go religiously every week to her table at the farmer's market.
Okay.
I have one too.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, she's so good. And I really missed going because I used to go to her years ago. And yeah, it feels good to be back with someone who actually cares about where I'm going with my health and my exercising and stuff. Because like, I don't care to be 100 pounds or anything like that. I just want to feel better. So
Mhm.
I don't, and she doesn't weigh every week and all that sort of stuff. She just explains health to you.
Yeah.
And she's working with you one-on-one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
it's a 5:30 workout, but when you're there, like, she
5:30
talks to
PM?
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
She talks to everybody one-on-one about what they're looking for. So like, if you wanted help with your meal planning, she'll help you. And she
Wow.
Zooms it too. So some of the ladies do it at home and some of us are at the gym doing it. So
Nice.
yeah, it's really cool. She's so nice.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Well,
Alright.
I'll go because I don't think I had a lot of wins. And I know you hate hearing that because there are little wins, but I still haven't got back to the gym. So you've really inspired me today, Suzanne, because I think that's what I need. Like I said last week, I drove by the gym and the parking lot was so packed. And I'm like, I need to find a different thing here. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
I don't want to jump into a room in a class with 100 people in it.
For
It's
sure.
Maybe you need
I'm
to
not
Zoom with
there
me.
yet.
You
What's
could
that?
you could Zoom my class with me.
Send me the link. I would, yeah, is it
I'll-
like a dance fit or what is it?
It's not dancing. I'll get your email and then I'll tell Linda to send you the link, and it's only like, it'll be this Thursday at 5:30, and then it's only Monday and Wednesdays at 5:30. That's it.
Okay.
I will do that.
I need to do something because I'm beating myself up over it. I mean, I feel like, okay, I know I'm a work in progress and I feel like I'm really good at meditating now. Not that I want to use the good word only because I don't think I'm great at it. I don't think I'm poor at it. I think I'm really getting into it.
Yeah.
So I mean, for the first time, maybe Kim, I don't know if you've ever done them. My daughter does a new moon and a full moon meditation full moon meditation every month. And I always want to be really super supportive of her, of course. So I always sign in and then I never do them. I just putz around the house, you know? I've never actually done one
Love it.
until this week. I actually, for the first time in her, however long she's been doing meditations, I did her meditation and it was actually really good. And that was probably, she did about 35 minutes and I was about 20 minutes in the meditation. So I really feel like, and it has changed me. It really has. You hear so many things about meditation and that, just that you can't get away from yourself. And really it all started with the head lesson and knowing I didn't have to meditate for longer than 1 minute really resonated with me. So that's where I've now made it through the entire Gabby Bernstein 21-day challenge. And I religiously meditate every day now. So I feel like I'm a calmer person. I mean, I'm never going to really be, where everybody else is, but I'm much more,
Yeah.
calm.
Yeah. Well, that's a win right there.
Yeah, but I keep repeating myself every week.
No, you don't.
No.
Well, let's just say it's a win that you did.
Yeah.
You did the
Yeah.
meditation with Gina. And I have
Yes.
to talk to her because I tried to get on 10 minutes before and I couldn't get on. It said it
Oh.
wouldn't let me go. So anyhow, I have done them before though, and they are amazing. So I'm
They
glad.
are good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So that's really all I did all week.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've like I say, I've been working, but not very hard, honestly, because the Italians are all off. They all take the entire month of August off. So it's, yeah, I mean, like seriously, they take it off. They don't look at emails. I mean, you know what I mean? Those Europeans, they know how to live. And so I've been working, but only sort of working. You know what I mean? There's no deadlines. There's no, like today I'm getting all organized like it's going to be the first day of school next week or something so that I can be prepared. So I've really quite been enjoying the month of August.
Awesome. That's a great way to, you had holidays and then this is a great way to ease back into stuff. And
Exactly.
Sounds like
Right.
you have lots of wins going on there.
I
Oh,
agree.
thank you.
Yeah, I agree. And I think making sure, and this is what I work at, is that working hard does not have to equate success or productivity,
Yes.
right? That we can be successful and productive without feeling like we have to work hard and work tons and tons of hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think that's some mentality from my generation,
Oh.
Because certainly it was my parents. Yes, work hard work. That's what you got to do. Want to make something of yourself. So it's
Yeah.
really always in the back of your mind. So you're right. You're right.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Thanks, Allison. And Jamie, your mouth. I'm getting you while you put
That's
food
my
in your
mouth full.
mouth. I know. Sorry.
I don't know. It's been a week. It's Tuesday at noon.
Yeah, right.
Well, we had a work event last Thursday, so we all went to Camrose golfing. Came back Friday, so of course 2 days were a write-off for work-wise. And I have a couple payroll people out this week, so feeling the strain of juggling a couple different roles today, and but I am supposed to be off Thursday, Friday this week, so hopefully that'll transpire.
Yeah,
Getting
good.
budgets out of the way, so so I apologize. I said it was debatable if I should join or not or whatever, so I'm kind of juggling things on the side here as we're going, but I wanted to, I'll just check in and say hi and Suzanne, yeah, has inspired me maybe too. I never, like I said, I'm a little bit intimidated to go to, the C2 or something like that for a gym, but I always forget about Linda's, and I know Linda fairly well too. And so, yeah, maybe I'll be joining you now that we're back in town a couple times a week. I was saying we're back in the office a couple days a week. So, I will, maybe see if I can make that workout, that I go do a couple workouts a week after work or something. So I
Oh,
definitely was feeling it
lots
too
of fun.
yesterday. I was kind of last night going, okay, I refuse to turn my computer on or do any further work. And I'm like, I really should be going downstairs to do yoga. Then I realized my TV that's usually in my workout room is outside on the deck right now. And it was raining and cold. I'm like, well, I'm not going out there to do yoga. So I'm like, okay, but I really do need to get back to something like that. So that would maybe be a good option. I never think of her studio. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah,
And
so I
this
don't know
is
if that's
why-
my check-in, but that's where I'm at.
That's a check-in for sure. And I think this is maybe why you popped in, because you needed to hear that, right? Like you just
Yeah.
so yeah, that's awesome. Do you have any plans for your days off coming Thursday, Friday?
Well, it's my husband's ball tournament. So, but somehow I also agreed to do the Oil Ladies golf tournament. I haven't done that in years, but one of my girlfriends moved away, and so she's coming back up for it. So she, of course, when she mentioned it, I'm like, oh, sure, I'll do it. And not realizing it was our ball tournament weekend too. So yeah, it'll be a busy days off. We'll have ball Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I guess. And then I'll be golfing on Saturday too. So yeah, so it should be a busy time too, to kind of shut down and not think about work, hopefully.
Oh, that I was gonna say, but that kind of fun busy, at least you can't think of anything else, because you're like, oh, I'm golfing, I'm playing ball, I have to focus right on what I'm doing here. And
Watching ball. Let me clarify. Watching ball.
Okay.
Not, yeah. They don't want me to play. Yeah, they also don't want me to golf, but it's the Oil Ladies, so it's okay.
Totally. Oh, that's awesome. Perfect. Okay, well, I appreciate everyone sharing. And so funny that Allison brought up the full moon meditation, because we're going to do a mini full moon meditation and a little activity with it. Just because the full moon was on Sunday, I find it very impactful that once a month we just decide, what am I going to release? What am I just going to forget about? What am I going to not put pressure on? And then what am I going to embrace this month? And it's just a really great check-in with ourselves. So the full moon occurs, towards the end of each monthly lunar cycle. And our own thought patterns are kind of the same. Like, we are very cyclical people. And as women, we have our own cycle too, right? So the moon has its own energy that surrounds it. And we've talked about energy and how energy can change. And I mean, for years and years, right? It's like, oh, kids are going crazy, must be a full moon. Like, we have made these connections before. The ocean changes with the moon. And so when we practice a meditation, and a meditation just means being in the moment, right? On a full moon, it just allows us to really connect to our own powerful natural source. So we can find a clearer perspective. We can make new paths into success where we want to go. And it's just a time to release negative thoughts and energy, because a lot of times that negativity we don't realize is pulling us away from what we want out of life. So what I would love is, I would like us, before we kind of do the meditation, I would love for you to have a paper or journal, whatever you have. And I want you to think about things in your life that you would really like to change or release. So it's important that we clear our minds, that you're honest with yourself about what you want to let go and to be healed within. So you can maybe make a list, or you can write in sentences about things that you aren't consciously happy about. It might be habits that you're doing you want to release, repetitive thoughts that you want to release, behaviors you want to release, any characteristics that yeah, I guess behaviors more than characteristics. So what I would like to do is give you about 3 minutes, and I just want you to free write. And I just want you to think about your life, and I just want you to write all the things in your life that you want to release right now, or to change. Okay, so I'm gonna just bring you back. And so what I would like you to write now is, now I would like you to write, what would you like to welcome more of into your life? What would you like to welcome more of? Okay, I'm gonna bring you back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this meditation, and there'll be a time where I'm going to say, now you're going to release your own things. So you can just think of them in your head if you want, or you can look at your list and just read them off inside your head. Or you can do it out loud. You're on mute anyway. So just those things that you want to release. And then we're also going to just do a little bit about then the things that you're going to welcome. And again, you're welcome to look at your list, or it can just be in your head and just really being aware of those exact things that you are looking for. So that's what we're going to do. So if you just want to get comfy, it's not going to be long. But you can just, you can close your eyes. Just take a few slow and deep breaths in and out. And just become aware yet comfortable with the space around you. Become aware of your entire body. Feel your body weight on the chair that you're sitting on. Feel the position of your hands as they rest in your lap or by your sides. Be in the moment and let go of all thoughts. Continue to inhale and exhale while relaxing your face and your jaw as you do so. Let your muscles relax and let go of all the worries and tasks that have been holding you down. Focus on being in a present state of mind and placing your trust in the glowing light and powerful energy that comes from the moon. As you become aware of each body part, look for specific areas of tension or pain that you may experience. Observe them and continue to breathe. Imagine a powerful white and silver beam shining down on the top of your head. This is the moonlight. Allow your entire being to become soaked up by the pure and serene energy of this loving light. Slowly start thinking of what you want to let go of in life. Let those thoughts stay in your mind for a moment. Alternatively, you can imagine them in the form of a color or an object floating before you. Now say this in your mind or aloud. I release you under the light of this sacred and magical full moon. I no longer need what does not serve or empower me. While you say so, imagine all the undesirable things, habits, people, behaviors, and thought patterns disappearing in the full and powerful gleam of the moon. Now say these words in your mind after me. I release this unworthiness. I release this doubt. I release this fear and anger. I release resentment. I release judgment. I release envy and comparisons. I release relationships that do not serve me. I release toxic people and situations. And now you will release the need of those things in your life that are not serving your highest good. You are not afraid to let go. And at this time, I just want you to release anything else that you would like from your memory or reading them to yourself from your journal. Imagine each of these things being released from your life and getting absorbed by the light of the full moon through its powerful, deep cleansing potential. And now say these words after me. In the place of all these things I have released, I receive love, joy, and abundance. In their place, I welcome and receive and now go through your list either by memory or in your journal of what you want more of in your life. Feel the moon's light and yourself relax as you receive. Now just go back, imagining that silver light coming down, encompassing you. And just take 3 deep breaths as you slowly start to move and open your eyes when you're ready. Hey, any comments? Hard, easy?
I was doing great till I had to sneeze.
That's okay. You were releasing.
I find that the things I'm trying to welcome in are more about me lately than anybody else, which is a big change from me wanting to stuff for everybody else anymore. So things are changing in my life, I guess.
Yeah. That's awesome. Anyone else? Allison, are you talking to us?
I thought it was really good. You know, I mean, I have like, again, a lot of baggage to unpack, and I really like a full moon meditation now because I can just release it all and I actually feel freer. So I think that they do really work. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like it. So I just like to make sure I'm practicing this all the time so that I releasing, because you can get buried down in these, you know, thoughts basically.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
make me feel freer for sure.
That's awesome. Perfect. And again, it can be, it can just be a journal. You don't have to listen necessarily to a full moon meditation, but just now and then, just doing what I release from my life and what I welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jamie, did I interrupt you?
Nope,
Okay.
nope, I didn't have a comment.
Okay.
Still working on the whole meditation thing.
Yeah, for
Still
sure.
is. Yeah.
It's all good. It's
All
good.
new, well, it's not new for me, but like I said, it's just, something different, I guess, that I still have a hard time just really shutting down and focusing, so.
Well, and especially that one, because it's longer too, right? So that's completely normal. So, okay, so I found this on Facebook, this affirmation from, her name is Naomi, is it Mailhot? Something like that. She is a psychic. And anyway, so she put this create your own affirmation and I loved it. So I want to give you each your affirmation that from the way she has. So she has it to the first letter of your name, your zodiac sign, and your birthday number. Okay. So Allison, let's start with you. So if you want to write it down, so yours starts with I am receiving.
Okay.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Growth and healing. And what's your birthday?
Month or day?
Day.
18th.
And trust the universe has my back. Let's do this.
Oh. That's interesting because I pulled a card, right? I have these new oracle cards. They're called Soulful Women or something I got for my birthday. And basically that's the card that came up. Said that I'm going through a period of growth and healing and to trust my guides in the universe. So
Nice.
that just,
can you read it out loud to us then all together?
I am receiving growth and healing and trust the universe has my, and then I can't remember what he said.
Back. Has my back.
That's my back. Yes. I started talking when I should have been writing there.
So anyhow, I loved it. So that's a great one. Okay, Suzanne, yours starts with I am allowing.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Balance and calm.
And 7.
And we'll make each day count. I am present and here. Okay.
And Drew
Okay, read it out for us.
says, I'm allowing balance and calm, and will make each day count. I am present and here.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Perfect. Jamie, do you want to do yours? I don't know if you're
Sure.
okay. Yours is I am receiving. And what zodiac are you?
Leo.
Abundance and success. And your date?
Is the 26th.
and 100% ready for transformations.
Ooh.
Wow. That's a good one.
Hmm.
Okay, so read it out to us all together.
Don't think I missed anything. I'm receiving abundance and success and 100% ready for transformations.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Mhm.
Nice.
Perfect. Anyway, I just thought it was so cool. I'm like, ooh, we're gonna do this on the call.
What's the woman's name? Naomi? How do you spell her last name?
It says mail hot. Naomi. Mailhot.
Mail hot.
Or
Okay.
mail hot. I don't know how she says it.
Yeah. And how are you enjoying the Gabby Bernstein's I'm a Super Attractor? Is it things resonating with you in the book?
Oh yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, it is everything I know. Okay, I probably don't know. I don't know everything, but that I've heard a lot of this, right? I teach it and I need constant reminders. Like everything is like, oh, right. I teach that, but I'm not necessarily implementing that, or I'm not practicing this thought formation. Yeah, so this last week I've been gone. I went to my aunt's cabin for a while and stuff. So I haven't been reading it as much because I like to do it just all by myself. It's not a read that you can, do when kids are running around.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I am loving it. And the one thing that I've been implementing is as soon as you wake up in the morning, to say something positive, even if it's just, I'm grateful I woke up this morning.
Right.
And then pull one of her cards. And she has an app too. So kind of like your I am, right? Pull, and then that's your affirmation for the day. And then you can get up and get going. And we all know that a positive thought in the morning helps to set our day. And, most of the time when I open my eyes, my first thought is, I'm so tired.
I know. That's such a good reminder. I'm going to put another sticky note on my computer.
Yeah.
I still have Breathe here, which is very helpful.
Yeah.
Breathing can solve a lot of situations. So I'm going to put a positive thought because I think that can change your mindset as well. So I'm going to do the same thing. That's great.
Yeah, that's one that I've completely took in and I've been trying to implement it every morning. So yeah.
Okay, I like that.
And this lady has a book that you are reading?
Yeah, she has tons of books, but
okay. And this Naomi Mela, they're just cards that you got?
No, Naomi, I like on Facebook. So she has a group, like you follow me. Follow.
Yeah, she's got a website too. So
okay, yeah. And then Gabrielle Bernstein is who wrote the book Super Attractor. I've also read Universe Has Your Back. And Allison she's the same person that Allison took the meditation course with.
I did the 21-day meditation challenge with her. And sometimes I want to be honest, it's sort of a love-hate relationship you have with her.
Totally. I agree.
You get what I mean when I say that, right? Because, sometimes you just have to turn it off because she is very positive and upbeat. And you're like, okay,
just want to throat punch her every once in a while.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I'm just being honest here. You know what I mean? Where sometimes you just have to turn it off because you're like, she's got to have something bad going on. I know she does.
Have you read her books, Allison?
No, I have not. So I'm going to.
So she does have a lot. Like the Universe Has Your Back. Spirit Junkie is one of her first ones, and so she was an addict of all different drugs and alcohol, and now has been sober for about 20 years.
Wow.
So she has a lot of trauma in her life, the family she had. And then recently she's had a baby, but it took her about 5 years to get pregnant. And so
Oh.
listening to her story is like, she's like, I just wanted it so bad that I forgot everything that I taught myself. And I just was so focused on it and not like just saying, I want to receive it, right? Instead, I was just going for it and we were planning, and it almost ruined her marriage. And we've heard these stories. And so anyway, so she has a lot.
See,
But-
so yeah, that's
So
good information.
Yeah.
And like I say, I love her. Don't get me wrong,
no,
but
I get it.
you know what I
Totally.
mean? Yeah.
I do.
Well, that's good to know. I'm buying that book today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because I really did enjoy that 21-day meditation challenge. But, you have to join her membership in order to do the meditations afterwards. And that's sort of a bit of where my love-hate thing comes into.
Yeah, right.
Which I respect. It's a business, but I already paid for those meditations. So it's like, and then they disappear, and I'm thinking on
Oh,
an app, when you buy, say no ads on an app, you get that for the rest of your life.
yes.
So when you pay for the meditations, I just, and then there was kind of some snarky remarks by her people on Facebook that were in the challenge saying I couldn't get to all the meditations. Will I be able to do them after? Well, no, you have to buy the Amped Up membership. And you're like, So that's where my love-hate thing comes in, and I respect these are businesses, you know what I mean? But
But
you
still,
know,
yeah,
yeah.
I get it. Totally.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, any goals this week that you want to share with everyone for a little accountability?
I'm
I
gonna
don't
work
remember
out.
what my goal last week was.
I
I'm gonna
keep
have to
saying
write it
I'm
down.
doing it. I'm working
in
out.
front
You've
of
been
me.
doing your goals, Suzanne. You've been working out.
Yeah,
I'm writing this in bold, work out. Now you send me that link, and whether it just be in front of my TV or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
okay, perfect. Okay. Anyone else? Goals?
My goal, I'm gonna do one nice thing just for me.
Nice.
Nice.
Something that I keep thinking that I want to do, but I just don't do it. I'm gonna do one nice thing for me.
Do you
Excellent.
have an idea?
I think I'm gonna spend an hour practicing my Spanish.
Oh, wow, that's a good one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be to start a new book.
Love it.
Oh, we have just the book for you to read.
It's gonna be simply a pleasure book.
I have that one too.
Let
Do
me
you-
know. I have
have
a
you-
couple sitting here. I don't even know what they're called, but a friend
Okay.
of mine gave me one. She's read it. She's like, her husband couldn't believe how fast she read it. He's just like, well, I just couldn't put it down. So I'm like,
Oh,
all right, I'll borrow it.
Yeah,
yeah, let me know what that one is.
yeah. Okay, Jamie, I'm just writing them down here. Suzanne and Allison. Okay,
So that would
perfect.
also fall under the doing something for me and just, yep, days off, start a book.
Absolutely. I think that's an amazing goal. Yep, that's awesome. Perfect. All right. Well, if you have any questions, let me know right now.
Oh,
If
here
questions-
comes your mom.
I know, I see.
I am gonna jump off though, you guys, so have a great
Yeah.
rest of your week and we'll see you. I'm kind of an every other week with payroll here, but we'll see how next week looks and
Yeah.
otherwise, yeah, see you in a couple weeks if not.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great, Jamie.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Great seeing you.
Hi, Jamie. Kim, you
Yeah.
were, when you did the Zodiac and stuff like that, can you do it for somebody that isn't even here?
Sure.
Like, does it matter?
No, it
I'm not-
doesn't.
Okay, can you do it? I'd like to do it for my daughter and take it home to her because she really likes, okay, all that voodoo stuff. And that she loves us kind of stuff. And that's what I just call it all the time to her voodoo stuff, because, it's hard to.
But now you're getting into it. You're into all
Yeah,
the
well,
stuff.
some of it is like, we have lots of clients that do health and things like that. And some of it, I don't get it, but
No, That's okay.
but some of the stuff is resonating, but I like that. I think that one that you did is kind of really cool. I think she did enjoy hearing hers because she loves the moon and all that. So her,
Okay.
the first letter of her name is D.
So I am receiving.
Okay, her, she is, holy crap, she's in March. I don't know what zodiac sign that is.
March what? I'll just look it up.
The 28th.
She could be a Taurus.
March 28th. She's Aries.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, let me just go back here. Aries. Okay, so I am receiving truthful moments.
Yep,
And
28.
100% ready for transformations.
Oh,
Nice.
I've got this.
I'm gonna put that on a card for her and give it to
Yeah.
her tonight.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Awesome, thank you.
You're
How
welcome.
old is she, Suzanne?
She's 20, she's 28.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
Yeah, and she just has a lot of things on her plate right now, like with mental health. And she actually is just talking to 2 new counselors to help her get back going in life, and some life coaching and stuff like that. And it's just started the last, she's had 2 sessions with the new lady too. So things are changing for her. So
Good.
I think it's going better now. But
Awesome.
really, what do I know? Because I always think, oh, you're doing good. And no, she's not. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but no, it's, I think she'll really enjoy hearing this and knowing that. And I'm going to give her the names of those 2 people that she can search and stuff too. So
Yeah, for sure.
awesome. Yeah, so it's really good. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Hi, Mom.
But I got to get back to work. So
Yep,
hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi,
And
Glenda.
Allison, I'll send you that link, and
All right.
hopefully maybe I'll see you Thursday night.
Perfect.
If
Love
not,
to.
I'll see you guys all next week.
All right.
Have a
Sounds
good
thank
week.
you.
Okay,
Okay.
take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay,
Oh,
there you go. They're
because
gone.
everybody's gone.
Hey, just a second.